Welcome back to Charlie's Mailbox, where I answer actual questions from actual people in my inbox. This week, we had 2 questions about Google Classroom, both about seeing new activity. And so we'll call this, How Do I See New Student Activity in Google Classroom? And first of all, let's talk about assignments. How do you know when there's new student work on an assignment that you need to take a look at? So let's hop over to the computer. Here I am in my classroom. If I click on CVU Test Course and I click on Classwork, well, here are some assignments that I have out there. Now, I can click on each assignment and I can see, oops, here's somebody turned in this reflections. I better take a look at it. Whereas for this new assignment, nobody has turned it in. Now, one way to be notified is to attach a due date to the assignment. You can then turn on notifications for late submissions. However, 2 problems with this. 1, sometimes a due date is simply not appropriate for the assignment. Secondly, those notifications can become pretty overwhelming and you can start ignoring them after a little while. So I'd like to show you an easier way to do this. While you are in Classroom, head over to this left side of the screen, and up above your courses, you will find something called To Review. Go ahead and click that. At the top, you can choose whether you want to do all your classes or just a particular class. So maybe right now I'll just do CVU Test Course. And what you'll see is 2 categories, Work in Progress and then No Due Date. I'll click on No Due Date. And here I get this overview. Here are all the things that I need to look at, specifically the ones that say Turned In. Now, if I come down to Work in Progress, these ones did have due dates, but there are still students who have not completed the assignment, and that's why it's showing up down here. One thing you can do is, if you gave an assignment that you don't really need to review, perhaps you shouldn't have made it an assignment, or it just ended up not being something where you need to look at the student's submissions, you can just come over to the 3 dots here, and you can just mark it as reviewed. And when you do that, it'll show up in this other tab. These are the things that have been either reviewed thoroughly or marked as reviewed, and so do not need your attention. The other question had to do with students posting to the stream. So this was from a teacher who set up on their stream that students can post and comment, which, by the way, is the default setting. And she wanted to know, how do I know when there's a new post? And unfortunately, after a bit of research, we learned that there is no notification for that. You can be notified if students comment on your post, but for their original posts, there is no setting. So in the spirit of full transparency, that's a piece that's missing from Google Classroom, and just wanted to make you aware that if you're asking students to use the stream as some kind of discussion forum, that might be an issue for you where you do need to actually go in and see if anybody has posted. So hope that helps. Again, keep the questions coming. Thanks for watching.